Today's reading is a comforting message. Some of you might be needing to hear a few kind words. Even if you're not going through any hardships, you still might need some reassurance, and that's what we're doing today. There's not a lot to talk about here. On the intro, we have 3 cards for you to choose. Pile number 1 is the Page of Pentacles. Pile number 2, the 5 of Cups. And pile number 3, the Page of Wands. Let's start with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's see what your kind message is today. The 10 of Swords. Let's see. Okay, and the 6 of Swords. All right, let's start here. I think your case, when I thought about this reading, I thought, oh, okay, I don't know if a comforting message is the right thing to do today. But because I thought, I don't feel like there will be a lot of people going through tough situations watching this. But I changed my mind because we have the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords is telling me that, yes, you are going through a tough situation, of course, but with the 6 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, it's specifically because you are moving away, or you're either moving away from something that wasn't very great in the past, or more like you're trying to reach somewhere better, and you keep feeling like you're being drowned. Instead of get where you want to be, you're drowned. You see, I saw like this is you, and you left a situation, or you're trying to reach something. You have a goal you need to reach, and you're pedaling and pedaling and pedaling, but the sea is too rough, and then you keep, you keep being thrown at sea by the waves, and then washed back up to the shore. Like your progress is not getting you anywhere. You feel like you're always constantly coming back to zero. But you're still dreaming of this one thing you want to build, this one life you want to make for yourself with the Page of Pentacles. You see, like I saw it like this. You're trying to reach the other side. A big wave comes and washes you back to the shore, and you're hurt. And you're like, oh no, I cannot get up. Eventually you get up, and then you're sitting there and looking at your plan, looking at your goal, and thinking, should I try again? Should I try again? If I feel like the same thing will happen, I'll end up back here. And let's see what your message is. There's okay. I just felt something very weird on the back of my head. It wasn't like a headache, it was more like a shock. I don't know. Let's see. What is the kind message that pile number 1 needs to hear right now? King of Cups. Let me rearrange things here a little bit. Oh no, I shouldn't do that. Wait. The King of Cups. Alright, let's do it like this. Oh, okay. Got all three in one go. Fine. Two of Swords, the Chair, and the Seven of Wands. I see. First of all, I felt a presence of, I don't know if it's a spirit guide or an archetype, but of someone very kind. I don't know, should I say this? Whatever, I'll just say it. It's an archetype of people like Jesus or the Buddha or certain angelic energies. And by that, I'm not necessarily telling you that it was one of these people, but just a kind, loving being that might have connections to a male figure. And it could also be like a father or I heard like a stepfather, a grandpa, and that's the energy who wants to comfort you. That's okay. And the comforting message is just that it is a battle. They are recognizing that it is a battle and it can be tiring. But you have the higher ground. Actually, I heard it like this. You think you're being washed back to the same shore, but you're mistaken. Every time you feel like you're washed back to zero, you're maybe being washed back to 5. You're not coming back to the same thing again and again. You are progressing more than you think you are. The setbacks don't send you to the beginning, send you to, I heard like this, a revised version of the beginning. An example of that. You want to have a family. It's your dream. You feel deep inside that it's something you want to do in this life, and you try to find the person to start that family with, and then you're embarking on a relationship with that person, and you're thinking, oh, it feels like it's going good, maybe this is it, we are going to become a family now. And then the person leaves or they disappoint you and you're like, oh no. And then you see yourself as a single person again. And it could be like a single person, but also like this could also be talking about friends. And what your guide here, or this figure wants to tell you is that no. When you're single again, or when you're feeling alone again, it's not that you're farther from having your family. It might feel like it. Oh my God, I forgot I was doing laundry and now it's very loud. But it might feel like you're back to zero, but you've learned from that experience what you do not want when you start your family. You learn from that experience what parts of you need to, what parts of you can be supporting your dream of having a family one day, and what parts of you should take a second look at. You know, when you are in a relationship, for example, it's very easy for us to blame others, to see what others didn't deliver. But it's also important when this relationship ends or when things don't go as planned, to look at yourself and think, wait, was I not to place blame on them, on you, but was I always honest? Was I always doing my best? Was there something that I could have done differently? Not in the sense that, oh, if I was less whiny, he wouldn't leave me, or if I was prettier, he wouldn't leave me. It's not like that. But did I accept things that were hurting me just so they wouldn't let go? Or was I sharing my feelings honestly so the other person knew what I expected from them, what I wanted from them, what I was feeling? Asking yourself some questions. And every time you do that, you are moving forward. Here we have the Chariot. You are definitely moving forward. It's just maybe right now it doesn't feel like it. Maybe right now you're like at the 10 of Swords. You feel like, again, man, I thought I was advancing, but again, I was betrayed. I'm feeling heartbroken. And your guide here is trying to tell you, first of all, you're not alone, of course. You have the higher ground, you are advancing, but also, oh, I see. There is something you're not seeing about yourself. Whatever you want to achieve, there is something you still need to learn before you achieve it. That's why it feels like you're repeating the same cycle, because there's a lesson. And when I mean a lesson, it's not like, oh, life is a school and you need to pass those tests because otherwise you'll fail. It's not like that, but there's the reasons why we have tests in school is because it will, more likely we will study, more likely we will learn if we have to show up and like prove that we learned it. If we didn't have tests, some of us at least would be like, I went to school and I got home, I have nothing to study for, so I'm not even gonna think about what the teacher said. And I think in your case here, what your message, your comforting message is, we are not punishing you. We are not testing you to know if you are good enough, to know if you're worth it of whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever other side here you're trying to swim to arrive at. We are just trying to review to yourself things that your soul knows, but your human self still has its eyes closed for. It's more like a journey within yourself. That is the test. Oh, okay, now the laundry is done. But I take that as confirmation, because when I was about to talk about the Chariot as a way of going inside yourself, sometimes the test looks like an outside thing. Oh, a heartbreak, or oh, I'm always losing a job. I'm always, my friends are always betraying me. There's a pattern in life that keeps repeating, and we're thinking, oh, I'm being punished, or no, this is just the outside trying to show us something that needs to be realized inside. So yeah, your comfort message is just that it's not a test in the sense that we don't think you're enough, or that we're punishing you, or that you deserve things to go wrong again and again, or that you don't have what it takes to make it. It's just, well, before you get there, I just saw it like this. It would be very hard to pilot a plane with your eyes shut. And to get where you want to be, you need to pilot that plane, right? Okay, so first we need to, nudge you gently and be like, hey, what about opening your eyes before you try to take off? yeah, I would suggest, now that's me speaking, I would suggest you taking some introspective time to see if there's something you can learn. And I just thought about looking at the bottom of the deck, and here's the devil. That's exactly what we're talking about. There's something you need to break free from inside yourself. Some limiting belief, perhaps. Anyway, alright, my pile number 1, this is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment if you feel like doing so. And I'll see you again on the next reading. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. For today's message, there's not really a structure. We're just gonna sit here and see what comes. It's interesting because I was telling pile number 1 how I wasn't very sure about this reading today. I was like, I don't know, is there people out there that are in need of that right now? I cannot tell. Like, I could not feel that someone was being heard. Oh, my laundry. But pile number 1 and your pile, as soon as I was sitting here, caught my attention. I was like, oh yeah, there is a need here. And then while I was taking random cards to mark what pile it would be, pile number 1 and pile number 2 both got a card that talks about, you know, maybe going through a hard time. Okay, now let me stop talking and concentrate. Alright, okay, you got a bunch of cards to start with. Let's start here. Pile number 1, oh, pile number 2, 4 of Cups. And those came together, the Hierophant and the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, I see. Okay, this specific pile. Okay, my laundry continues. My laundry machine continues to give us a show. I hope it's done now. But this specific pile, your suffering at the moment is quite spiritual. I think some of you are going through a sort of a spiritual crisis. It's specifically about your beliefs, about your practices. I heard it like this. You are questioning your own path. You're questioning your own... Do I still believe in what I believe in? Do I still feel like... I feel like you have spent a lot of time learning and connecting with the spiritual world. I saw it like, okay, continue on, laundry machine. We will respect your time. Oh, that's interesting. I just said we will respect your time. And that's what I was telling you before, was that some of you in the past, you had a spiritual awakening and you spent a lot of time meditating or reading spiritual books or doing yoga and going on spiritual retreats. And for a while, your whole life was kind of aimed at becoming more spiritual, in lots of quotes, because what spiritual even is here, right? But you felt very close, you felt very connected to spirit, you felt like the Hierophant, and you were working on it, you know, you're like, okay. But I think the message here is that, okay, you were very connected, but lately you are not. Lately, you have been called into practical reality. You have been called to, you know, being just human, being busy and creating a 3D material life, you know. But a part of you still feels bad. It feels like, oh, but I'm ignoring my spirituality. Or, but I used to feel this connective. I would feel very connected to my soul. I would feel this, and I get that. I know that feeling of, when you're on a spiritual high. But I think the message here is exactly what I just told my laundry machine. We are respecting your time. And see, again. wait. As I said that, it chimed again. We are respecting your time. Your spiritual team is telling you, we are not gone. We are still here, you see? You're looking at the past and thinking, oh, look, I wish I could connect with them again. I wish I could do those things again. And your guides are telling you, that's fine. You learned what you had to learn. You experienced what we had to show you. And now you went into the human world. Let's see. Four of Swords. Yeah. There's something about meditation here. I see. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. It is good to meditate with the intention to connect to spirit. Oh my God. We're respecting your time. It is good. And if you want to do that, but I think you might be feeling frustrated because the results of your meditation are not the same as they used to be. That perhaps your mind is a bit too racy, you cannot calm down anymore. No, it's not that you cannot calm down. I heard it like this, and maybe that's a sign for some of you. There are some different waves, right? Some different levels of consciousness. And when you're in a certain kind of meditation, during a certain kind of meditation, you can achieve a certain wavelength, let's put it this way, where you feel connected to spirit, you feel that spiritual high, you feel like, it's almost like a trance. And you used to do that like this, like you start meditating in 2 minutes and you're like having those amazing experiences, very out of body experiences and yada yada. And now there are more demands, there are more, practical things you need to think of, and it's not that easy to get to that level again. And what the message is here. Now, those cards would tell us exactly what the message is, because right now there's a lot telling me about how you used to feel and how you feel now. Oh, okay. What is the actual message here? Let's start here. The King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. It's encouragement to stay where you are. Being human, it is the most... Oh, wow, that's interesting. I never thought about it that way. Being human is the most spiritual experience you could have. Yeah. 5. Wait, let me remove those cards here so I have a little bit more space. Okay. Being human is the most spiritual experience you could have, because I said it like this. You went and you learned everything that you could from the spiritual realm. And I mean, you did that anyway before you were even here. But even as a human, you still managed to go back there and gain some knowledge and have some experiences. Enough for you to be able to, just like the Hierophant, see beyond the veils of reality, beyond the lies, beyond the ego. You have an amazing capability here of both Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, is giving me the impression of someone who's very good during conflict within yourself, I heard like this, in this dual world, it can be very easy to get lost. But you have, okay. The message is, I'll say it as it comes to me. A bodhisattva, it's not someone who gets enlightened, who sees beyond the veil and decides to stay there. A bodhisattva is someone who goes there, learn what he needs to learn, and then come back with the eyes of truth and help others to realize that this is not all that it is. To realize that the pettiness, that the anger, that the conflict, that the lies of reality, they are just traps. So your job, just like the Hierophant, is to be a bridge. The comfort message is just here. You're feeling sad because you are not where you were 5 years ago, 6 years ago in your spiritual journey. You were not feeling the wow of a spiritual awakening. But you were not supposed to anyway. You were supposed to move from that. You are supposed to bring the spiritual into the very much real and work down here. No one's mad at you. And when I say you were supposed to, there's no like or else. If you don't do it, you're failing. It's not like that at all. You will do it anyway to start with, just by living here, just by having had those experiences and then continue to live here. You will do that. So I heard it like this, chill, man. Chill. There's no pressure. Take off the pressure. The pressure's not there. You are making it up. It's not your fault, but it's just, no one's blaming you. No one's telling you, why aren't you meditating 5 hours a day anymore? No. That's just the voice in your mind that thinks that's how things should go. You're doing great. I heard you like this. You're doing great. Take your time. Be very chill. That's very interesting, because with the whole laundry thing right now, I would probably be feeling kind of embarrassed. I would probably feeling, oh no, should I start filming again? Should I stop the reading and go take care of it? But I feel so calm. Like, I feel so chill. And I think that's what your guides want to tell you. Actually, I would take it back. I don't think there is a spiritual guide per se here talking to you. It's more, I feel more like it's more a state, it's a state of presence. There's not one single creature, I was going to say, but there's no, you might be thinking that there is a spiritual guide, there is a god or a goddess or this or that that's up there and giving you orders that you feel like you're failing. But it's not like that. It's just, it is how it is. It's just part of it all. Yeah, you're doing great. No one's asking anything of you. What you're doing is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Everything's fine, really. Okay, part number 2. I think that's your message. It's a lot more simple than you think it is. I heard it like this. Give yourself some credit. All you've learned, all of those meditations, all of those spiritual experiences, what they brought you, it hasn't gone away. You still have all of that inside you, but most importantly, what you have inside you, and that is the best thing to have, is just, you are not your ego. You are not at least you're not only the anxiety in your head. You just might be forgetting that. Okay, I will see you again in the next reading. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to. If not, that's also fine. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. There's not really structure for the video today. I just felt someone needs some comforting messages, and I am here to deliver. But let's see what comes up. Wait, that's a bit too many. Oh, okay. I just felt a very good smell. All my cards, I spray them with different smells, but most readings I don't even realize the smell of the cards, and I just smelled it now, and smells very good. So maybe there's a sign for one of you. Okay, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Two of Cups. This message is from your person. Some of you might know you have a soulmate, that you have someone out there for you. You have a connection. You have a very you might even hear them in your mind or see signs from them. It's a soul connection. It's a soul tie. And when I say soul tie, I don't mean like that you're destined to each other and there will never be anyone else for you. It's not like that at all. It's just you have a counterpart there. It could be a romantic thing, but also just a friend or someone that you will encounter through your life. And you are very excited about it, I think. But you also, and that's why you need some comforting messages here. You might be in separation. You might not have met them yet, or you met them but you don't even know you met them, or you met them and you are apart for some reason. You haven't given up yet, but you're like, oh, I wish they would send me a message because I miss them so much. And they will. They want to send you a message. They really want to send you a message. That came very quickly. Should I read that card first? Or, okay, we are taking, oh, that's very nice. We are taking all the cards we need. Yeah. Oh, no, those cards is not what we need. Because that was for a different reading. Just didn't shuffle very well. So let's see. Oh, okay, I see. That was just a message to stop here first. Yeah, oh, that's so nice. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. First, with the Six of Cups, that was why I said, oh, I saw this, and they are so, just in case you're doubting that you really feel like, oh, is this really true? This person am I making them up? No, you're not. We have here 3 cards, the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. They're all talking about someone. And the Six of Cups for me is the soulmate card. It's someone who you have maybe had another incarnations with, or that you were, in the spiritual realm together. You came in the same soul cluster. Also the Three of Pentacles. And their message to you is, 1, yes, I am real. And 2, they want you to know that they are working on... No, that's not the message. Wait, I think those cards were just to confirm that they are real. Let's get some more cards. Let's not force anything here. Let's see. Can you tell me exactly what the message is now? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, there. Okay. Yeah, they are working on something. I was right there. They are working on your way to you. They want you to know that it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of, with this Seven of Pentacles here, it's just a matter of time. Also, they want you to know that when they say they're coming to you, they're coming like flesh and bones, you know? It's not just going to be like a connection in your mind forever, in your heart forever. They will come and they will build something with you. They will build a solid friendship, a solid family with you. It's just taking some time, but they are on their way. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm thinking, oh, that's a karmic relationship in the best way. Like, I think you go through lives. Every life you're changing places, you know? In one life you're the one supporting them, the next life they're the one supporting you. Or sometimes even in the same life you change places. And yeah, I also heard it like this: when you need me, I'll be there. I forgot the name of the song, but it's a Michael Jackson song, or the Jackson 5 song. Na, 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 na. You and I should make a pact. Yeah, you already made it, but maybe look up that song. Just call my name and I'll be there. Yeah, they are always there for you, always. I heard, when you feel like you miss me, when you feel lonely, when you feel like things are getting too hard, I'm still there. You don't see me, but I'm still there. Wait, there's something more. What is it? Oh, there are a lot of pentacles. And the devil. The Eight of Pentacles is like this. They are trying to tell you that if you were to meet them now, things would probably not be working great for you guys. They are on a path to better themselves, to be able to meet you. Not that they're a bad person or anything like that. It's just that, oh, okay, here's an example. Maybe your person was born in a country that speaks a different language than you. You don't speak the same language. And if you were to meet now, it would be a bit harder to communicate because, of course, there's a language barrier. And what they are trying to tell you is, I'm learning your language, so when we meet, we can, you know, talk. Or they were born somewhere different, and to get to you, they need to make some money. They need, oh, I need to get my financial life sorted out, so when I meet you, I'm in a position to stay with you. It could be like they move next to you, or that you guys will start a family, get a house, or things like that together. So yeah, or in some cases, it's more about they have to work through some personality traits or some beliefs or things like that that make them not be the most available, that make them doubt themselves, or yeah, I just heard it like this: I will be a better friend for you. I just need things I need to learn and do so it can be better for you. Not just for you, for themselves too, but if you were to meet right now, you wouldn't be very compatible. You could even hurt each other maybe. And they're like, no, we'll meet, that's guaranteed, but the reason why we're not together yet is not because you're doing something wrong, because you're not manifesting me, or because, you know, you're going out with someone else. Nothing like that. It's just, I have things to do, and then I'll do them. And once I'm done, I will find you. Here with the Three of Wands, is saying exactly like that. They are not walking towards you yet. They know you, they see you from afar. And that's a great example. See, this guy here, let's suppose you are standing on that far mountain over there. And he wants to get to you. And he comes here, he sees you, and he's like, oh, I will get to pile number 3. But he needs to either grow wings or learn how to swim very far or create a boat in order to get where you are. Or maybe create some muscles to walk all the way there, I don't know. So he's like, okay, I already did the job of finding you. I already did the job of setting my mind to get to you. I just need to figure out how. I just need to figure out some small things here so I can reach you. Yeah, that's it. That's your message for today. Don't feel so bad. I mean, not trying to tell you how to feel, but don't feel so disencouraged, perhaps. Don't doubt yourself. This person exists and they're coming to you. Hang in there. I think it's that message. Hang in there. They're coming. They're coming. And it will be worth it when they do. It will be quite worth it. I think you guys will build something pretty solid. That's also what I heard right now, is that if you were to meet, you would probably have a beautiful but short story. If you meet when you're supposed to meet, then you will have a beautiful and long-lasting story. All right? Okay, my pile number 3, that's what I have for you today. It was a short reading, but I was just intending to give the message that you needed to hear, and that was it. No, I'm not gonna drag anything out just for the sake of the algorithm. I'm kind of pissed off at the algorithm today. I don't like playing the algorithm game. But yeah, thank you very, very much for being here, letting me read this for you, and please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that if you feel like doing so, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.